Так, ладно. Страдания Константина. Продолжаем, продолжаем. Так, микрофон включен, игра слышно, все нормально. Погнали. Да, я кое-что посмотрю. Мне интересно, у меня перекрывает эта фигня или нет? Так, это мне надо зайти сюда, это мне надо зайти вот так. Мне это надо вот сделать вот так. Это мне надо сделать вот так. И мне надо это сделать... Что мне надо сделать вот так? Вот так, да. А, нет, ничего не перекрывает. Не, все норм, все норм, все норм. Все отлично. Так, умри, умри. Так. Еще моментик. Момент. One moment, please. One moment, please. Please, please, please. Так, ну давай, заходи. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Окей, это должно быть... Да, отлично. Отлично. Погнали. Так. Ты дурак, что ли? Вот это я увернулся. А вот эта реакция. Все эти шкуры я ставлю, мало ли пригодится для какого-нибудь крафта. Так, с вами, ребят, что делать? Что делать с вами? Это что? Найти пропавших жителей деревни. Это другое, это уже другое. Здесь, по-моему, мы сейчас не сможем пройти, нифига. Так, тебе нужно, получается, что? Характеристики, таланты. Тебе нужно вот этот. Одно очко, которое будет на 25 уровне, через 3 уровня. Долго ждать. Очень долго ждать.
Yes. The deneg out of this. And you expect to leave would be to abandon the sim. No, my child. I must go.
Так, какие они доставучие, а? Окей, давай тогда пока другое задание. Научная экспедиция. Или что там у нас есть? Картография. Узнать больше об исследовании. Погнали. Куда я иду-то? Так я могу налево пойти, зачем тащиться? Вот так вот. Так, лагерь демо. Лагерь демо. Давай-ка мы сейчас собрать весь отряд и тебя с собой возьмем. Сёра, Петрус, подтвердить. Погнали. Какого лешего? Да ну вас наверное. Не-не-не. Угу. Да каждый раз с ними драться достало уже. Уровень надо качать, вот. На квестах.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to... But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidel most likely came to seek help, but he fainted.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be...
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated, and the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from Sam.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any antidote?
Of course, but to no avail. And what...
No matter what happens, you always suspect this man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have abhorred, but local healers will certainly know it. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Ну хотя бы с монетной стражей разобрались вчера. Теперь будем миллион лет разбираться теперь с вот такими квестами. Нет, с одной стороны хорошо, что они есть. Основная какая-то линейка там у каждого квеста. Почему бы и нет?
I heard that you managed...
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace. No, and you proved me right. Peace.
I need your advice.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but he must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Alas, Ardonegat is one of the exiles. But Vin...
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope... I have to go.
Like...
Так, мы идем опять к этой женщине, да?
Here you are again.
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know...
I do know a few of them.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this.
Do you know which antidote?
Yes. These priests are idiots. You are different. So, I will give you the potion. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Так, отлично. А если бы мы вот грохнули, наверное, кого-нибудь там, она бы нам не помогла. По любасу.
Where am I?
You are in Eden.
Oh, the swamp is so hostile.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when I managed to run away. But I don't know what happened to him.
Show me the location of your colleague.
There. Please.
Thank you. You should...
Так, ладно. Сейчас мы перенесемся быстренько. Но там, по-моему, на болото. Мы были на болотах, там у нас есть лагерь. Вы достали. Все, доигрались. Ну это что с ними драться? Они мне уровень особо не сделали. Так, перенестись. Так, это нам как идти? Налево. Нам сейчас налево и опять налево, да?
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Тропы не было, теперь есть.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so...
How did you manage to find us?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead.
Maybe you should calm down and...
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not... Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified...
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so... We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find...
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste... If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have all... But ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before...
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets...
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother... He now persists in saying that these tablets affect...
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition...
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not... I must admit that I underestimated that. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly.
And no one has searched for...
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented, along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number.
And by someone, I suppose you mean brother...
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us.
Так, а нам старый-то помогать будет? Я его что сюда взял-то?
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no, she organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writing.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly, but their content is so absurd that they were obvious. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us.
How would they have done that? The natives
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. And let's not forget the savages. You can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain.
That's strange. There aren't many. We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well. We will not be safe on this island.
I see. So
we can die as well.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding...
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I would not get my hopes up. You should start by to get there. Take the path south.
Трусливые. Просто. Лагерь. Еще один. Пойдем, у нас будет еще один лагерь.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that, in my opinion, he was struck from behind. With a mace, most likely.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Так, окей, мы можем пользоваться наукой, я же прокачал. Да? Да, у меня две науки. Кстати, а что он мне... подожди. Таланты. Вот это вот плюсик, это что такое? Так, тут у нас что?
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed, I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Так, ладно, погнали. Прищучим его. Сейчас окажется, что это она, короче, все придумала. Вот ты грещуних, а?
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency.
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed.
I knew it. What a waste.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are
The
not.
savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools?
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition.
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that the Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition to ensure that the discovery.
Так Ордена Света уже нету, все уже.
But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder, but even then, foolish Eugenia, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer?
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as a...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatened? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince you. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries.
It is undeniable that these discoveries, but he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. Be careful with your accusations, though.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden.
Alas,
How horrible. But how?
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths.
What? But why would...
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened.
You are right. As soon as we get back once more, your help has been alas. We will have to go back to Eden as well.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single... The last tablets speak of a journey northbound. Further, even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficient.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if...
Опять круги наматывать. Ну, погнали. А мне 2 нужно, чтобы вот сделать гранаты. Позволяет кидать алхимические препараты. Позволяет... Короче, это чтобы А это что такое? Взрывная тень. Позволяет отбрасывать всех врагов, носить им магический урон. Вот так, кстати, мы можем перейти к магам. На самом деле. Вот так вот. Но я думаю, сначала докачать инженера полностью, а потом уже думать, куда я хочу. К магам переметнуться или к воинам. Потому что, в принципе, на вторую оружие можно было взять кольцо и иногда поигрывать магом. Ну, в зависимости от ситуации. Выяснить, куда ушел святой Матеус. Так, ну... Туда, наверное. Воу-воу-воу, не вижу, нифига не вижу эти кусты. Воу-воу-воу. В смысле? Отвали от меня. Так, зелье за брони. Я тоже так могу. Тебе маска, что ли, моя понравилась? Я понять не могу. Фу. Жалко, с них никакой лут не падает. Даже маска могла бы упасть какая-нибудь крутая, типа. Так, где он жил-то этот? Матеус. Ну, пошли посмотрим туда, в логово. Угу. Летучие мыши, возможно, ему принадлежали.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dad, enon mil frictimen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived. I don't know if you realize the importance of what Saint Matthias, the founder of Ptolemy, finished his life. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation.
I know how difficult keeping some secrets can be. It could lead to peace with the natives, as much as it could lead to a civil...
I already took sides in their quarrel. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the
Так я спрыгнул. Ну, я не знаю. Надо, короче, пробовать. Ну, люди... Блин, гражданская война случается. Как бы и... Но здесь будет... Ну, получается, здесь не... Как это говорится? Не исключение. Вот. Просто не знаю, опять же, то, как себя вел мужик, да, этот инквизитор, с ним все ясно. Он себя вел отвратительно, вот что я хочу сказать. Мы готовы были помогать, все, но он хотел нас подкупить, хотел, чтобы мы просто испугали ее, и она ушла, все. А он творил бы свои дела, и никто бы не узнал правды.
Did you find anything? Or
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred...
And have you found traces of our holy founder?
There were also frescoes on the site.
Frescoes? Tell me more.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to...
You can't be serious.
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects... Look. There are inscriptions.
This chaplet. Excuse me. You must come with me. We must go and... You realize our entire... So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your...
I see.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil.
I'm afraid that your excellency's lies.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics?
out of love for our dogma, for our faith. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave.
Death to the heretics!
У вас есть магия, ребята, а у меня есть ствол. Ну давай. Короче, надоело.
The fact that the Inquisition is after us is...
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could...
You are right. All this proves is that there is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also...
Fortunately, and if you will allow me to attend...
Your help will be precious. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal. I will study the tablets one last time to make... And I will meet you at the palace...
Understood. See you...
Ты смотри, как щеманули сразу. Кто за метлы, кто чего. Так, давай все подбирать. Все соберем. Это все мы собираем. Это все мы собираем. Все собираем. Уйти. Мы, знаешь, мы на доклад возьмем 2 силы. Мы возьмем Петруса и возьмем встретиться с сестрой Евгенией через некоторое время. Сутки. А где с ней встретиться? Как раз 18 часов. Там мы еще подождем и потом пойдем. Так. А мы сразу в резиденцию. Что я хотел? Я хотел посмотреть на мои жертвенный меч. А пойдем улучшим его сначала. Подожди. Жертвенный меч. Я не могу его улучшить. Ну, тогда это бред. Это тогда бред бредовый. Так, уйди, пожалуйста, от стола. Та-та-та-та-та-ра-та-та-ра-та-та-та. Ну, это прям единственное, вот это можно, это Васка, Курт, Сиора, Петрус. Его улучшить, да. Десарде. Так, все, да, здесь больше ничего интересного нет. Мы сейчас продаем. Так, 3000. Теперь. Не хочу, не хочу. Вот это я хотел из Альсада. Я еще ее улучшу. Вообще будет зашибенно. Так. Шлемак меня устраивает. Шлемак меня устраивает. Так. Равновесие. Так, ноги. Ноги. Открыты две дороги. Ну, лучше сейчас ничего нету. Так, а по поводу далее, например, на кого мы можем нацепить? Васка, что у тебя? Здесь нет. Перчатки давай на тебя натянем. Здесь нет, да? Хоп. Понятно. Все, можно. Сейчас единственное, я хочу сразу улучшить свой. Так, улучшить. Защита. Плюс 4, плюс 8, плюс 6. Так, дальше. 4, 8, 10, 2, 8, 4, 6, 6. Давай 6, 6. Так, и здесь дает нам что? Чехол с замком, взлом +1, наука +1, энергичность +1 и талисман энергичность +1, да? Священный свиток. Давай священный свиток, мне нужна энергичность. Мы тогда ее просто сможем сейчас не прокачивать пока. Так, улучшить перчатки. Ноги. Ну, а тут у нас все стоит. Тут тоже все стоит. Отлично. Но у них очень крутой, ты посмотри, просто очешуенный доспех. Мне пока у них из их фракции доспехи нравятся больше всего. Так, составить группу. Васка, отдыхай. Сиорта, пойдем. Нет, куда? Подожди, куда мне идти? Все, вспомнил. Сейчас вот это все надо собирать. Блин, надо было подождать. Сейчас будем долго. Давай сейчас подождем, потом пойдем. Еще 5 часов получается ждать. Пойдем хоть посмотрим. Второй этаж выглядит так же, как и везде. То есть у нас прям одинаковая резиденция, да? А вы что сюда пришли? Я один здесь спать буду. Так, теперь нужно встретиться. Давайте встречаться. Ну, мне прям нравится, как он выглядит, ты посмотри. Ну, шикарно же.
Excellency, Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and...
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our family. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single...
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm. We must first verify their authenticity. Could what you have witnessed been a...
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that these guardians usually protect sacred places. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that we discovered ancient frescoes on the wall. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it, and finally attacked us as we were preparing to join San Matthias.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes, but I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our... He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him, as Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers...
You surprise me, Petrus. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me...
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Prince. Does anyone wish to add?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably... You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us, yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide to...
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to... After careful consideration, I have decided that it will take years for our theologians to study all, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint...
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to... I look forward to worshipping at the place where our home... As for you, Your Excellency, your sincere insight has encouraged me to...
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency.
Так, тлен... Ух, репутация просто бешеная. Так, дальше. Я хочу вернуться вот к этому. Мы же подняли уровень. А потом пойдем уже дальше по основному заданию с научной экспедиции. Ну тут у нас прям дружба дружбой, я хочу сказать. То есть тут люди начали меняться. В каком плане? Политики, это круто. Я думал, что это государство, я просто войной на него пойдем, там, или что-то в этом роде. А мы нет, так нормально. Тетка нормальная на престоле. Как бы, норм. Так, еще раз. Лагерь. Короче, я, наверное, поменяю на синий или какой там фиолетовый доспех опять из вот этого Аль-Асад. Мне просто нравится, очень круто выглядит. Он получается легкий на сам по себе. И не знаю, короче, мне просто очень нравится, как он выглядит. Все остальные вот эти доспехи, они как-то, ну, не знаю. Если здесь перчатки еще смешать можно других там фракций, то сам доспех, ну, просто очень нравится. Что и требовалось. А у них все получается. Конечно же, они ловкие, а я как медведь, блин. Сейчас мы тут тихо пройдем. Все выясним. Все будет круто. Фонарь выключи, идиот. Так, ладно. Наша миссия продвигается медленнее, чем предполагалось. Несчастные дикари отчаянно цепляются за свои наивные верования и отказываются узреть в свет, который спасет их души. Нам приходится проявлять бесконечное терпение и убеждать каждого по отдельности. Увы, непонятное дикарское упорство порой выводит из себя моих соратников. Я видела, как один из них избивал наивное дитя. Он, конечно, раскаялся и обещал мне, что такого больше не повторится, но я уверена, что не он один впал в этот грех. Что за глупцы? Теперь мне придется потрудиться, чтобы сохранить в тайне то, что они творят. Если об этом узнает представительница или наш орден, нас отправят на континент, а то и бросят в тюрьму.
They cannot hurt anyone else.
Ну чё?
One more thing.
Yes.
I found your missionaries have forgotten the divine teaching.
A few missionaries did stray from the path. You should have never read that.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Our enemies.
Stop! We lay down our...
Now leave the reed.
We shall not forget the manner in which you have treated us.
Так, Телема, репутация -1. Ничего страшного. Вас вообще по-хорошему грохнут. Найти пропавших жителей деревни. Как много заданий, а? Так. Сейчас я знаю, как мы сделаем. Мы сейчас перенесемся туда. Так, а нам идти по этой стороне надо. Правильно? Правильно. Поляна.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenant the hunter spoke of.
Сразу сделаю стихийно, чтобы его, если что, поджарить. Гелариус, будь осторожен, когда будешь загонять белого Тенлана в пещеру. Это свирепые твари, другие твари ей подчиняются. Они уже многих загрызли, постарайся не сделать стать следующим.
Missionaries use such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Сейчас мы также пойдем на выход с локации. Вон, в принципе, можно на выход не идти, так быстрее будет. На самом деле, знаешь, что сделать? Так, с жителями деревни. Ну, давай поговорим.
Well, Norman,
I found him.
He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise. I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth.
With the body of the girl he loved. In a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place.
I have a duty owed to my...
I must be leaving.
А уничтожение логова похоже на уничтожение с этим. В Ведьмаке, особенно во втором. Ну, втором, третьем.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes.
Oh no. Nah.
I found her body in the lair of the great tent.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts?
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by. I'm so sorry. We found them both.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone. I killed as many...
I should follow your counsel on Olmenawi.
I must leave now. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
I can see from your face.
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down. The attack should no longer trouble you. I also encouraged the missionaries to leave.
I regret that violence was necessary to make...
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas...
Undivorced tear end.
Will you agree to accompany me now?
I have packed what is needed.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by
А почему вот эти доктора молчат? Они же, по-моему, разговаривают.
Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Urnaxe, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. The mage doctor of Tuleme put on quite a show of light. Lovely. But it had no remedial effect. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Так, ладно, а мы должны, как я понимаю, искать дальше лекарства. Что у нас получается? Тайный агент адмирала. Давай пойдем, наверное, на научную экспедицию. Там нам дадут последнего спутника. Сиора. Так, сюда массово.
valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
Сейчас все по новой надо собирать, потому что мне нужно из чего-то делать пули, мне нужно из чего-то то делать, все делать. Так, у нас 2 навыка. Есть. Характеристики, таланты недоступны. На 25 уровне будут доступны. Так, оборудование. А вот и магическая бомба. Магическая бомба у нас пойдет вместо 7. А, это то, что у меня есть. Ну, они спят, мы сейчас по-тихому вот так пройдем и все. Стелс. А там все равно стоят сутулые.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
Does not look in very good condition. Let's have a closer look.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
Так, окей, значит.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Корнеплод состоит из плотных и жестких тканей, издает резкий запах. Некоторые животные на наших глазах поедали такие корнеплоды без каких-либо заметных последствий. Следовательно, растение съедобно. Для окончательного вывода необходимо провести лабораторное исследование. Альфа перенесла свою палатку за пределы лагеря. Говорит, что наша болтовня мешает ей сосредоточиться. Очень способная молодая особа, но я теперь понимаю, почему профессор ее прогнал. Характер у нее скверный. Этот вид птиц широко представлен в долине. Очень любопытное создание подходит так близко. Они подходят так близко, что до них можно дотронуться. Вероятно, островитяне на них не охотятся, иначе они бы вели себя осторожнее. Тем не менее, мясо у них вкусное. Возможно, запрет на охоту как-то связан с местным верованием. Могу предположить, что наивные дикари обожествляют этих птиц.
It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be... From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she...
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal? From who do you think all the clans hide?
I have heard stories from the natives describing, if they are true, this violent attack, though tragic.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help.
Ключ от дорожного сундука.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
Мы разбили лагерь в долине, который собирается исследовать. На этом острове тесно осуществляется огромное множество разных видов растений. Флора здесь несколько разнообразна, но мы просто обязаны найти средства от малихора. Это растение с синим соцветиями и зубчатыми листьями, невероятная находка. На континенте я ничего похожего не видел. Нужно провести опыт, чтобы выяснить, содержит ли оно активные вещества. Солдаты предупредили нас, что местным жителям нельзя доверять, более того, в долине они особенно агрессивны. Это прискорбно. Островитянам должны быть известны свойства всех местных растений. Я чувствую, будто за нами следят. Скорее всего, для островитян наше появление не осталось незамеченным. Надеюсь, они понимают, что мы не собираемся с ними воевать, а просто изучаем местную растительность. С каждым днем мне становится все тревожнее. Они подбираются все ближе и ближе, и, боюсь, рано или поздно нападут. У нас мало оружия, мои коллеги вряд ли смогут за себя постоять. Похоже, те, кто за нами следят, приходят с болот. Если ждать нападения, то с той стороны. Я пытаюсь предостеречь коллег, но они меня не слушают.
It is a journal. That she speaks of their research and relates here that she felt what? I believe she was right.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be...
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will...
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. This is where we should go if we want to find...
Ягоды для зелий нужно. Насколько я помню.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
We won't let you take us.
Wait. We have no desire to fight. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army. If you help us bring them back, you will save your
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is...
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are.
What good is this if we must leave? Stay away from the main entrance. Our guard...
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door.
not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
After this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different
Заспехи
nature.
одинаковые.
Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own...
I've never taken anyone. This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the... It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked.
We were taken by surprise. One moment, I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. But when I heard my fellow scholars, most of my companions are incapable of... One of them tried to flee. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a...
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable... The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are, oh, so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Блин, за не тащиться надо. Короче, мне нужен вот такой доспех, где-нибудь фиолетовый или... Ну, золотой нет, фиолетовый, чтобы я его улучшил, или синий хотя бы. Чтобы я улучшил его на синий-фиолетовый, и будет вообще бомбезно. Кстати, интересно, а в настройках есть такая штука? Сейчас общие настройки. Вибрация, звук, игра. Нету, да? Короче, есть такая штука, например, в Dragon Age и в этом было Mass Effect, что шлем можно, типа, он как бы есть, но по виду его убрать. Это можно было в настройках сделать.
This is where the natives took your colleagues. There are so many of them.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues... They are being kept in the... I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate.
Так. Это нам получается как сейчас идти?
Poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Надо на самом деле еще меткость качать мне. Вот что я хочу сказать, чтобы взять себе нормальную пуколку.
Can't do that.
Ты дурак, что ли? В смысле ты не можешь? А как тогда? Интуиции, второй интуиции. У меня никакого нету. Плюс это, наверное, от одежды какой-нибудь мне дается. В 25 уровне. Я 24-й. Пойдем в обратную сторону, посмотрим, можно ли там пройти. Ну, наверняка можно. Или обязательно интуиция. Сейчас по большому кругу их обойдем вот так. Посмотрим, есть ли здесь где-нибудь проход. Прохода здесь нет. О, ну какого лешего? Проверка чата была. Сюда идем? Сюда идем. Давай я просто, да, вот незаметно кустиком тут пройду. И все. А, нам не сюда. А, ну мы здесь можем пройти. Ты куда попер? Ты куда попер? Бобер куда-то попер. А у кого ключ-то? Что за сложная миссия-то, а? Угу.
Is that you?
Come quickly. We don't thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet.
Гуськом. Так, проводить ученых в безопасное место. Где у них? Понятно. Безопасное место. Это где вообще? Можно тем же путем, конечно, пойти. Наверное, тем же пойдем. Хотя, блин. Вы чё такие деловые стелсеры, а? Я тут корячусь. Да. Ну, конечно, молодцы. Я не знал, что там тоже есть. Я их даже не видел. Ладно, потопали. Ты откуда такой веселый взялся, блин? Пацаны, давайте сваливайте, а. Так, F5.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Ох.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Drakarid, mercy. You have
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down and...
No, you have our word. We have been best.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even...
They are savages. They had us...
We only sought to learn where you...
Spared their lives. I beg you. They were...
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your...
Thank you, Onol Manawi.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for...
I must admit, the reasons for my being... Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save...
You speak like a true man of science. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made it.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham and...
Very well. I'll...
Sir de Sardet and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of...
Research that has borne fruit.
Truly? This is excellent news.
Not exactly. No, that during the natives called her Tiana Hack Kadactus.
I heard them talk about a remedy.
How's that?
Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain...
Surprising. But the Tiana Hack is... It is possible that she did...
I'd like to discuss something.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, the potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical change.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me...
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will... But I was told about a place of ritual called... By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possible. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will...
Very well.
Thank you, de Sardet. I knew I could count.
Вот и все. Это все, грубо говоря, наши спутники теперь.
Karants, do you need something?
I must leave you.
De Sardet, can I do it?
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about...
Your journal was surprisingly thorough. And your observation... How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish... I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Хотя можно расспросить ее во всем уже там.
Where do you come from, Afra?
From a Lima near Al-Sad. It is but a small town, but there is a particular... My parents wanted me to become an astronomer, but I chose the... I was always more intrigued by life rather than distant stars. For this reason, I left Alima quite early to study in the capital, and I seldom returned.
When did you arrive on the island?
A little more than 2 years ago. My master, Dr. Vasily, suggested that I should follow him to Tirfredi. How could I decline such an offer? There's so much to do.
Do you miss the continent, your city?
No. When I arrived on this island,
I must leave you.
Вот это тоже прикольно, но это нужно выносливость 3. Вот, короче, вот такие меня устраивают. Бушлаты, вот это все. Длинные, прикольные. Так, теперь куда нам? Сюда? Сюда. Подожди, а там что близко есть? А, она прям стрелок, да? То есть... Прикольно. Отлично, отлично. Так, это что у нас? Характеристика 1. Ну тут ждать надо, тут вот мне. А, хотя почему ждать-то? Все, легкие гранаты. Все, пошли налево, там, да, в остальном далеко ходить не буду. Это, конечно, штука удобная, вот это все открывать, но на это время надо тратить. Поэтому, в принципе, и стримы, потому что, ну, что бы мы прошли за 40, там, за 20 минут, ничего бы мы не прошли за 20 минут. Я и так от стрима к стриму теряю суть происходящего, а тут еще и если делать по сериям в плане просто запись, свихнешься. Это нам по пути, поэтому возьмем. А это как раз лагерь. В смысле? Какого лешего? Купил новую броню, называется, прокачал ее, а тут тебя просто пощечину вот так вот. Да. До 30-очки добьем вот так вот. Ну, пойдем пробовать.
You were lucky.
Yes. Blessed be the earth that has brought...
Oi! You...
Oh no!
These creatures are venomous. If their venom has come into contact with her blood, this young...
And we're too far from the village to seek help.
I know a potion that will erase the effect.
I have a vial of it in my bag. Hold on.
Thank you. Truly the best winds have brought you.
Here, drink this.
Don't worry.
Marian, what do you feel?
Oi.
She is saved. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey. You have saved.
It was nothing.
You are different from other Renaigse. You know...
We came to study this place.
This is one of our places of ritual. A place of
I seek to understand the mechanisms of...
You seek the secrets of the Doneigad?
Yes. His name is Dunkas. He is also our Doneigad, and his wisdom is bound.
Here is someone who should be able to answer all your questions.
Let us go, then. We will...
I have so many questions about this place. About the rich...
Bertir to Mad Donkas. These Renaigses...
What happened?
We were meditating at the sacred circle in Morian was poisoned, and they gave her up.
Really? We are not yet used to the... You should go and meditate now.
They are different from the others.
I hear your gratitude, Morian.
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate.
And I am Dunkas. Your face markings designate you as one of ours? A clan that rarely shows generosity, yet you...
Please. We couldn't let her die without...
This feeling brings you honor. But what?
It was me who led my friends there. I was hoping to study the circle.
Loyans always want to say they covered our secrets to better steal our land. To better...
Calm now. Perhaps maybe we were wrong.
I'm not trying to conquer your island, let alone hurt anyone. I just want to know.
A noble quest that could perhaps bring... I cannot reveal such secrets without seeking, but in order to thank you for saving... Eat and celebrate life. Maybe by sharing...
We accept your invitation.
Of course. Thank you for welcoming.
I'm sorry. You look
I did not expect your Doneigad to... But I would have loved to learn more.
Perhaps you should be patient. And since you are staying with us tonight...
That's what I hope.
Thank you for welcoming us tonight.
Yes.
We are glad that you stayed with us. We too have learned from...
Your face brims with thoughts.
It's nothing.
We should all rest. It has been a long day.
Good night.
May...
Is something wrong?
Dunkas wasn't here tonight, yet he's the one who invited us to... I also saw one of the elders sneaking out of the village.
You think they're hiding something from us?
I don't know. But since they don't want to share their knowledge with us, let's try to...
I hope you know what you're doing.
If we remain unseen, everything will be fine.
I'd like to speak to you.
Что тебе надо, друг мой?
You are on
Legate Blau. Is that...
Yes. Those who...
They're coins. But to answer your question, yes.
Is legate the Renai?
No. It means that I am in charge of...
So I was right. Some of your clan are preventing us from accessing...
Really?
Several seasons ago, some men from your... There were some old trees in this glade. So at first, everything was fine. So we wanted to heal the place. Plant some new... But they won't let us come close.
I could investigate.
Yes, please. You...
Here they are. Let's try not to be detected. Why don't the creatures attack them?
I don't know. Are they guarding this place?
If they're trained to guard it, this must be a very important place. Something.
We found them. Let's be as discreet as possible. They are below.
Get down or we'll be seen.
Да я как бы прыгнут.
Forgive us. We did not intend to interrupt you.
Дипломат фигов.
Why are you here?
We're sorry. We didn't mean...
We need answers, so we follow.
Well, since you absolutely want... And be quiet. We are here to meditate, to hear the voice of the earth.
Close doors. You were right. Johan is ready. Morian's trial has made her...
She is his Minundanem, and he is hers. She will have to bring him to the Cave of Knowledge. This will be his...
May their path be gentle and shielded.
And the day the call is loud enough, you will respond. But it's not yet time for you to join. So, Afra, are you satisfied?
It was informative, although it's not what I... This meeting was strange. It almost seemed like they really...
Maybe it's true.
Some believe so strongly that they end up hearing or seeing what they...
Have you learned what you wanted to?
What they said about these young people we helped out. About the fact they were... We have a unique opportunity of seeing...
But we can't follow them wherever they go.
No, of course not.
Ученые. Так, теперь у меня получается вот это задание. Что, псин своих убрали? Убрали, хорошо. Так. Ой, у них торговец есть. Пойдем к торговцу сходим. Торговец это вообще топчик. Смотрю. Во-первых, продать. Хотя нет, подожди, продавать рано. Вот это можно продать. Пока ничего не надо продать. Вот это надо продать. Покупка. Блин, ничего интересного. Вообще ничего интересного. Я думал, будет более... Короче, более. Жилище Донкаса. Сюда, значит, пойдем. Ну можно, в принципе, пока что вот так вот сделать. Нам прям туда надо по-любому. Ну, пойдем. Блин, не видно низги. Можно как-то переждать темноту? Мы с ними до темноты досидели. И теперь здесь болтыхайся в этой темноте. О, камень. Камень это хорошо. Мы просто немножечко сверху получаем очки навыков. Почему нет? Вот если бы он уровень прибавлял, было бы круче на самом деле. Но очки навыков тоже неплохо. Так, сохранить. Так, теперь делаем перерыв. Минут 10-15. Посмотрим, может быть... Сейчас, короче, да, перерыв. Если я через секунд 30 выключу перерыв, то, скорее всего, мы сделаем паузу на пару часов. Если не выключу, то еще поиграем. Как-то так. Так, ладно, у нас еще есть немножко времени, потом мы продолжим попозже. Когда попозже, пока не знаю.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land.
They are denying us.
We must heal it.
I am sorry.
But we only want to plant. These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. And I'm willing to bet that these... You are killing the earth.
Shut it, you
Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick. Well, the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go.
Please, Your Excellency, you may come in.
Hello, Doctor. I am the legate of the congregation, and a soldier told me that several wood...
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were... I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing, and if seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can... I hope that whatever killed them...
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue, blood at the corner of the mouth. There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death. A strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned. That this doctor could have believed that this was simply an illness is beyond me.
I can't see anything else of interest.
So, what...
They didn't die of disease. They were...
You're probably right. But so I thought it must be a mysterious disease. But how could these three...
I'm not sure.
No, I've never...
Have you noticed any...
Unusual?
Did they drink anything in particular?
They like to drink their fills in the evening. But if the poison was in the alcohol, I'd also...
What did they eat yesterday?
No, we avoid that kind of thing. We don't know enough. The congregation provides us with dry produce, otherwise we eat game. Yesterday they butchered a beast brought by the hunters.
Hunters?
Natives who... But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe...
Well, we'll see what they have to say.
They usually...
Так, сейчас мы возьмем лагерь себе, чтобы у нас здесь был для переноса. Пошли, бабёхи.
This is how can we earn our reward?
We only defended ourselves. These beasts attacked us. But
thank you. But what are...
We were looking for you.
Us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday.
Poison?
Listen, all the clues lead to you. But it may seem... How about you tell me exactly...
It wasn't really an accident.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this, but the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters come.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor, our village. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dos. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain... And since the Renaig say, he wanted it to be a lesson for them.
I will not hold you responsible. But from now on, you are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of it.
The Vigigidor elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict without violence.
Что нам надо? Давай отправиться за советом господину де Курсиону. Да. Фигово он выглядит.
Sir de Corsillon.
The sad day, my young student.
The mission you entrusted.
Very well. Good. Keep doing. Can your rope?
I found no...
That's most regrettable. Can your rope?
I have come to find... They want to... But our men there... The site was supposedly ceded to them several... If we don't intervene, we're heading...
It is very regrettable. And according to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, you should go to the archives and verify this. Then, and of course, I'll be delighted to help you once.
Thank you, Professor.
Can your rope, Professor?
Looking forward...
А у нашего героя, короче, образовалась своя команда, скажем так, с приближенных людей. Так, это нам получается сюда надо. В результате переговоров между вождем Данкасом и ее сиятельностью Демаранж касательно земель в окрестных сторон договорились о том, что данные земли принадлежат в исключительную собственность торгового содружества для проведения лесорубных работ. Поход на указанные земли разрешается только членам торгового содружества. Сам договорился. И, блин, сам не держит слова. Ай-яй-яй. Вот как так? Вот. Как можно такими быть, а? Быть или не быть? Быть или не быть? Быть или не быть? Быть или не быть?
Day, dear.
I need you you to enlighten me about the natives want to access this place, which according to some of our men there are using this. Tensions are running high.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts.
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make...
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to we also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were on. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that it was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's Can I help you with any...
My lady, I have to...
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the clan of this village was rather open to our presence. For this reason, I think we should allow... In doing so, and we would also retain... We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area.
I find this decision perfect, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the personal...
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan...
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing.
Thank you, Master. I will inform...
Вот он расположился в самом верхнем кабинете, блин, вот носиться к нему теперь надо. Как по университету. Гоняют, как вшивого по бане. А были годы. Не так давно еще, когда я вот так бегал. Деревня. Честно, чем больше доп-квестов, тем сильнее мы становимся, значит, я могу развиваться и там новую броню и так далее и тому подобное брать. Вот пока мы, получается, копим бабло на новую броню, вот и все. Единственное, я бы новое оружие взял, это да.
At this old man, you will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish, and the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the death.
These men died because of their own fault. If they hadn't cut all the ochre-berry trees, they...
What does that mean?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolish. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed. And you know that. I would...
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own...
I understand. But the Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation, but digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the... But some Renoixe came back, and some of my people started going missing. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan...
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. If you do, we punish the person responsible.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything?
Вот хитрожопый, а? Так. Долгий паралич. Есть характеристика. Давай 3, да? Что у нас побольше здоровья и новые доспехи могли взять. Таланты. С талантами не все так просто. Давай вот это ремесло. И потом надо будет докачать харизму. Все. С этим есть контакт. Мне нужно теперь, знаешь, что сделать? Где тут камень, который переносит всех? Я хотел, знаешь, куда? Я хотел его сюда. Резиденция де Сарде. Сейчас посмотрим, что у него появилось из доспехов. Выносливость 2. Нет. Нет. Пойдем, значит, сюда. Там возьмем оружку. Так, торговец. Направо.
Your ex, you will not and all.
Where do your wares
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the but others are.
Купить. Чё-то все фигово, ребята, у вас. Прям вообще. Палаш. Палаш. Все очень фигово. Так. Хорошо. Я приобрету. Не знаю зачем, просто возьму. Так, теперь мне нужно поменять. Это я фиолетовое взял, да? С оружием непонятно, что делать, потому что с оружием все фигово. Такой вот красивый теперь я. Мы теперь возвращаемся. Так, что тут есть? В обычную. Все хорошо. Так, зовут. Надо покушать, надо подкрепиться. Потом можно будет еще поиграть, но это будет попозже. Что мы сейчас сделаем? Мы сейчас быстренько, чтобы пока я не забыл. Так. Расширенная защита, да? 12-12. 16-18. 24. Так, сюда поставим 24. Сюда поставим 12-12. А сюда... Взлом это, конечно, круто. Мне нужен... Ага. Наука. Мне нужно вот это. Для этого нужен рубин. Рубин. Короче, сейчас я поем, и мы решим это. Все, ладненько. Всем до встречи. Спасибо, кто заходил. Увидимся ближе к вечеру. Все. Всем пока.